Righty, everybody, just giving a quick check-in on looking at feedback. Often when us as teachers will set assignments, we'll have a look at your assignment and then, just like we would do in a classroom, we'll give you feedback on it. Once again, I've hacked into Ethan N's account, Ethan, and just want to show you one or two things that you can do as students each day or each week. So you work hard on these assignments and it's important to receive feedback once in a while. And that's what we as teachers will do once in a while as well. Not on every assignment. It's important to see how you're going, but sometimes we will give some feedback. So yesterday, for example, Room 17 had a look at a maths assignment. So again, we'll always go into classwork. Stream is important to have a look at what other people are commenting, but classwork is where your home should be, really. Head into classwork each time. So the due dates there will sort of tell you when they need to be submitted. And I'll show you what happens if you submit it after that due date. Integers and number properties was what I assigned yesterday. And again, as always, click view assignment. Excuse me. What I've got here is, Ethan did pretty well on this assignment, but I've just got a comment there. You can actually see your assessment. If you click on that, it will actually open your assessment and what results you got. You can, if you really want, resubmit your work based on the feedback. So you could see there that my private comment to Ethan says, hey, a couple of things to work on. Thanks for your submission, Ethan. So sometimes it would say, look, hey, have a look at this part of your assignment. Hey, make sure that you are checking on this. And at that point, it might ask you to resubmit. So you can actually add a new file there or resubmit your first assessment. The other thing that occurs sometimes is we as teachers will put a document out there. So for example, on my spelling classroom, I've just asked people to upload their word lists. And I did this as an example on our last video. So Ethan's word list was submitted to me. And if I view assignment there, you can see that it was assigned. Now it has been handed back. So it now says resubmit and it actually says marked as well here. So you can actually see when your teacher has a look or when your teacher has marked your work. Now, if you click on your work, the one you've submitted, there actually will be some comments maybe once in a while from your teacher. Now, at the moment, you can see that a couple of things are highlighted, and that means that those things have been commented on. The way you see the comments is actually clicking on this button at the top here, comments, and you can see that you've got different comments for different things. So for example, Google Docs, where he's put Google Docs, I put not sure what this word is. Obviously I did that as an example. Ethan's actually submitted his spelling list on a different app this time, but going forward he'll always submit on Google Classroom. So this is just a good example to show you. It might be that there's no comments and you can just have a look at the work that you've done, but the hope is that once in a while there might be a comment just to add in. So for example, on the number 11 there, I've put, hey, I'm really hoping to see more words, Ethan. And if you want to, you can reply, you can click resolve if you've had a look at it, or you can reply and say, oh, that's me, Mr. Todd, because I've signed in as myself now. But you can actually reply to those comments, and there's a bit of back and forth. This is some things you want to work on. All right. Finally, of course, Mr. Todd is great was a comment. I've put a comment there as well, and I've just put, yes, he is. And that's great. So really important that you commit to the work that you've been assigned, but also really important to have a look at any feedback that might have been delivered. We're not going to give feedback every time. There's just too many assignments coming through to us. But once in a while, it's important for you guys to have a look at what feedback we've given. So that will be always available to you through the classwork tab. And always clicking on view assignment. Even if you're submitting a new one, click view assignment always, so then you can click on your document every time. Alrighty, let me show you what we're looking at here. For spelling, for example, that assignment was sent out to 26 of my 30 students, 4 students still yet to join us. But yeah, look, on spelling, for example, on my classwork tab, you can see what I'm seeing or what the teachers are seeing. So I can see the assignment I've given, and I can actually see who submitted and who hasn't. So let me just get this down. And we had a bit of an issue with this earlier. I just want to make sure I can get this logged on. And it's just something that I can do there, for example. So look, one thing that I can see just here is who has done it and who handed in at a certain time, things like that. So if I just get that rocking and rolling now, just making sure it's loading. There we go. View assignment. I can actually see, look, Alicia's handed it in, Alex, Audrey, Elvis, but it actually states, look, done late. And I can add marks in, I can add comments in, but it actually tells me who has handed in late, who's handed in on time. That's why it's important to have a look at the deadline and who it's been assigned to and who hasn't handed it in. It also shows me who's been marked, so it gives me up-to-date knowledge on who has been marked. So I'm really looking forward to now using that feedback to inform how you need to learn next or what you need to learn next, all right? Thanks, you guys, and any questions, as always, ask your teacher or ask on the video. Excellent. Thanks, guys.